Winston Churchill was born on 30 November 1874 at Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire, England. His father was a prominent British politician, and his mother was American, blending aristocratic British heritage with international roots. Churchill's early life was challenging. At school, he struggled academically but showed remarkable determination. He later attended the Royal Military Academy at Sandhurst and, in 1895, joined the British Army. As a young officer and war correspondent, he traveled across the British Empire to India, the Sudan, and South Africa, reporting on battles and conflicts. These experiences shaped his worldview, combining military discipline with a talent for observation and writing. In 1900, at the age of 26, Churchill was elected to the British Parliament. Over the next decades, he held several important government positions, including First Lord of the Admiralty. His career was not without setbacks. During World War I, his support for the Gallipoli campaign ended in failure, damaging his reputation and leaving him politically marginalized for a time. By the 1930s, as Europe faced the rise of totalitarian regimes, Churchill was one of the few leaders warning Britain of the threat posed by Nazi Germany. His warnings were largely ignored until war broke out. In May 1940, with Europe collapsing and Britain under threat, Churchill became Prime Minister. Britain stood nearly alone against a powerful Nazi war machine. In that dark hour, Churchill's defiant speeches inspired a nation and kept the country fighting. He also helped forge a global coalition with the United States and the Soviet Union, forming the alliance that would eventually defeat Nazi Germany. The cost of the war was immense. Millions of lives were lost, entire countries were devastated, and societies were forever changed. Churchill also spoke out strongly against the Holocaust, condemning the atrocities committed by the Nazi regime. Yet, like other Allied leaders, his priority remained winning the war, and questions remain about whether more could have been done to save lives. Beyond the battlefield, Churchill was a prolific writer and historian. He authored multi-volume histories of the war and the English-speaking peoples, earning the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1953 for his literary and oratorical contributions. In 1945, despite leading Britain to victory, his party lost the general election. The nation, weary and hopeful for change, chose new leadership. Churchill returned as Prime Minister in 1951 and served until 1955, guiding Britain through the early post-war years. Later in life, his health declined, though he continued to be recognized worldwide for his contributions. Churchill died on 24 January 1965 at the age of 90. His state funeral reflected the global acknowledgement of a man whose life spanned empire, war, and tremendous historical change.